Good morning. My name is Ginny Perkins, and this is my kindergarten class at Longan Elementary. Today we are going to be learning all about Earth and its habitats. All right, boys and girls, good morning. Can you say good morning?
Good morning.
Good morning. Today we are going to be learning all about Earth and how Earth is our friend, right? So as we're learning about Earth, and we're going to take some pictures and look at some things from non-fiction books. Who can raise their hand and tell me, what is a non-fiction book? Callie.
A non-fiction book is telling us about stuff that are actually real.
Things that are actually real, facts, right? So we're going to see pictures, and we're going to learn facts. And I want you to listen really well today because you are going to use those facts to do some writing and make your own book today. So ask and answer questions about the content of the book. We're going to discuss facts as we read our book, and then you will state the fact that you learned while reading. Today we're going to sing our song that we've been practicing. Are you guys ready to sing along with me about our land that we care for?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready? This land is your land. This land is my land. Let's work together to make it better. From tall green forests to the blue, blue waters. This land depends on you and me. You want to do it one more time?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it one more time. This land is your land. This land is my land. Let's work together to make it better. From tall green forests to clear blue waters. This land depends on you and me. Good job. Very nice singing this morning, boys and girls. All right, who remembers? What is a habitat? Do you remember that word from yesterday, that new word we used, habitat? Elijah, do you remember what a habitat is?
It's where animals live.
It's where animals live.
That's where dangerous animals live to hunt food.
Some animals live in different habitats and where they hunt for food, because we learned about a habitat is a place where plants and animals live. So yesterday, Elisha, I'm going to get right back to you in just a second. We learned that a habitat is a home of an animal or plant. And what does a habitat have in it? It has some needs. Does anybody remember the needs? They're similar to some of our needs. What were the needs? Sydney? Say it nice and loud. Do you remember what it has in a habitat that the animals need? You think you remember? What do the animals need? They need food. What else do they need, Opie?
They need shelter and water.
They need shelter and water. So a habitat has food, water, and shelter. All right, today, let's see where we're going to go. Yesterday, we went to the Arctic where it was very cold, and we met some animals that lived in the Arctic. Well, today we are going to a place, and I'm going to show you 3 pictures and see if you can guess where we are going today. The first picture is a tank. Raise your hand if you think you might know already with a tank. Where might I be going? Cordell?
Desert.
You think a desert?
Because it's really hot, like a tank.
It is very hot in the desert.
As a kid, you cannot touch a tank once your parents put it on. Only you.
Okay, so let's see if we need a tank. I'm going to show you one more picture. Cordell thinks it's the desert. Ooh, I need some fins. Ooh, if I have a tank and I have fins. Azire, where do you think we're going?
At the ocean.
You think we're going to the ocean? What do the fins do for me at the ocean? They help me to swim, right? So I have a tank, Sydney, and I have fins And then one other thing I need my goggles so I can see under the water. Well, Azire was right. We are going to the ocean. And we're going to swim deep underneath. And I need you to help me come up with some words that you think of. When you hear the word ocean, what do you think of? Everybody think of a word. And if you have a word that you would like to add to our chart, you may raise your hand. And we're going to write our words up here. What do you think of when you think of the ocean? Daniel.
Mask.
A mask. Yes, I need my mask so that I can see things under the water. What do you think of with the ocean? Siva?
A swimsuit.
Oh, a swimsuit. You know what that's called when you go scuba diving underneath and you wear that suit? That's called a wetsuit. All right, so I'm getting my gear.
I thought we were doing
We're going to do both. We're going to do the animals and the things that we think of when we think of the ocean. So we have some gear that we might need. Do you think of you want to think of anything that you see underneath the ocean? What might you see, Isha? You're going to see all kinds of fish. You're going to see small fish. You're going to see big fish. You're going to see colorful fish. All kinds of fish.
Even a shark.
What else might we see? I like how I see some hands raised up waiting their turn forever.
Sharks.
Yes, we might see some sharks in the ocean. Yusuf, what do you think we'll see? A whale. That's a good one. We might see a big whale in the ocean. Opie?
Mosasaurus.
A what?
A mosasaurus.
What is that?
It was a dinosaur, but it got extinct.
Oh, and you're thinking, wow, good connection. Okay. I'm going to not write that one down right now, but that was a good thing. Let's keep thinking of some ocean animals. I love how Emma's hand is raised. Emma?
I know one more.
You can even think of plants that live in the ocean. You can. Seaweed. Yes, have you ever been in the ocean and seen the seaweed? There's going to be seaweed in the ocean. And Callie? Coral reefs. That's right. We might see some coral reefs in the ocean. All right, I'm going to take one or two more, and then we're going to do our next thing. Cordell, what might we see?
You might see a killer whale.
We might see killer whales. There's all kinds of different types of whales. That's right. Opie, can I have your listening ears, please? Azire. Oh, say that one more time. A mermaid. You think we might see a mermaid in the ocean? Have you been watching movies where we might see a mermaid in the ocean? Good. We're going to add some more things to our list. Boys and girls, give me 5. We're going to add some more things to our list, but first I want us to listen to a story and see if any of those things were in our story with our ocean habitats. If you are ready to listen, show me your eyes. Show me your ears. Good job. All right, so we're going to go into the ocean. Remember we made our globes yesterday, and what did the blue represent? The water. What did the green represent? The land. You are right. All right, as we're listening to our story, here's your job. You are to listen for a fact, something that is real about the ocean, because then we're going to try to write a sentence using our fact. Are you ready to listen? Give me a thumbs up if you are ready to listen. Oh, I need to see more thumbs up. All right, we are going to go to Epic to read our ocean story. What is an ocean? An ocean is a huge area of water. The water in oceans is salt water. Salt water has a lot of salt in it. There are 5 oceans on Earth. Their names are the Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Southern, and Arctic. So here you can see the picture like we talked about with our water and our land. Remember yesterday when we went to the Arctic? Where was that on our globe? Was it on the top, the middle? Where was the Arctic? On the top and the bottom where it was very cold. The Arctic Ocean is at the top of the Earth. The land around it is called the Arctic. That's where the polar bears live. The Southern Ocean is at the bottom of Earth. It is around a frozen land called Antarctica. Did you know that Antarctica is the coldest place on Earth? Penguins live on the ice in Antarctica. Warm oceans. The weather is always hot near the middle of Earth. The ocean waters near the middle of Earth are warm. The water in warm oceans is clear. Near the shore, you can see through it. The shore is the land at the edge of an ocean. That's where you go to play when you go to the beach. If you've ever been to the beach before, raise your hand if you've ever been to the beach before.
No.
And you've played on the shore where the sand and the water. Good job. If you went snorkeling, you have your mask on and you have a little tube so you can breathe through it. In a coral reef, what might you see? What do you think you might see if you were snorkeling in a coral reef? Look at the pictures. What do you think you might see, Daniel?
Shark.
It's where you might find a shark. What else do you think you'll see, Hamza?
Turtle.
A turtle. Yeah, you'll see sea turtles swimming around the coral reefs. Does anybody know what this is? Has 8 arms. What is that, Yusuf?
Fish.
It is a fish, but what kind of fish is it? It's got 8 legs. Do you know what it is, Emma T?
Octopus.
It's an octopus with his 8 arms, and you can see him swimming through the coral reef.
It might be.
Ooh, now this animal takes a long trip. Many
That's a
ocean.
whale.
Let's get ready to
That's a
listen.
blue whale.
I'm gonna wait. Many ocean animals make long trips. Whales swim from cold ocean waters to warm waters to have their babies. The babies cannot live in cold water. When the babies grow bigger, they can live in cold water. They swim home with their mothers. So it'll take the mother and the baby whale about 2 months. That's a long time to swim in the cold waters. Now let's go back to the shore. Ocean waves. The water in oceans is always moving. The wind pushes the water and the water moves in waves. Some waves are small, other waves are very big. It's fun to play in the ocean waves. Give me a thumbs up if you've ever played in the ocean waves. Yeah, it's lots of, how does it feel when you're standing in the waves? Who can tell me, how was it when they were playing in the waves? Madeline?
Fun.
It was fun. Yes, I always have fun when I go to the beach and play in the waves. Forever, how were the waves when you went to the beach?
Too cold and too big.
Too cold and too big. Sometimes they are. They're very tall sometimes. All right. And then the last thing we're going to look at is the rocky shores. Ocean water moves onto shore. When it moves onto shore, it forms pools in between the rocks. And that's where animals get stuck and trapped into those little pools, maybe little fish. Does anybody know what animal this is? Raise your hand if you know what that sea animal is. What sea animal is that, Elijah?
A starfish.
A starfish, yes.
There's a lot more starfish.
There's lots of starfish, and so that's where they collect. All right, so we finished our ocean nonfiction book today. Now we're going to go back and get ready to do some writing. I am going to give you a piece of paper today, and we are going to make our very own ocean facts book. This book is going to be called All About the Ocean. You guys did a great job yesterday writing all about the Arctic. So now we're going to add another book to our library collection. On your paper, you're going to write a sentence, or if you want to write more, you can write more. We're going to write on the lines. We're going to illustrate here in the big box, and we're going to look for those 5 things. Say them with me. Capitalization, punctuation, finger spaces, neat handwriting, and we're going to make sure my sentence makes sense. Go ahead and take out your pencil. You're going to start your writing, and then you may begin illustrating your sentence. Good job. If you need help getting onto Epic, just raise your hand. What is your sentence going to say? Think about what you want your sentence to say, and then we're going to write it on our paper. Put this one right here. Whoops.
I'm going to start with the beginning of the page.
So you're copying the sentence. Do you know what it says? An ocean is a huge area of water. Is that one of the facts that we learned? Yes. Good job, you may illustrate. Good job, Isha. Isha, will you read me your sentence?
In the ocean there are fish and the ocean and sharks in the ocean.
Very good job. I love that you used your capital letter, you used your punctuation, you used your finger spaces, you sounded out words, and your words make sense. You just got 5 stars. High five. Good job. Huge area of water. A lot of times. That's right. Sharks can eat fish, so the fish have to watch out, don't they? I love how you used your capital letter. You used your finger spaces. You used your punctuation. You sounded out words, and your words make sense. Good job.
Miss Perkins, I lost track.
Okay, raise your hand if you need help, and I'll come help you in just a second. Very good job. Ooh, I see some facts on your paper. What does yours say? An ocean, right? Did you write the word ocean all by yourself? Good job sounding it out. And I love that your picture matches your sentence. Very good job. Thank you for coming to our class today here at Longan. I hope you enjoyed our lesson on oceans and writing. Go Lions!